Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we are just about to go into the Underdark, I believe, having killed the Spider Matriarch. It's time. It's time to go down and do all of the Underdark things. We need to save a Myconid colony? Myconid? Something like that, anyways. The mushroom people, we gotta go save them. And kill some Durgar, because they are evil, and part of the Absolute's army. Apparently we're just, that's a pretty huge ladder. Let's be clear, those rungs are really big and would be very hard to hold on to, honestly. For that long. Because you can't wrap your hands around them. For extra grip, you'd be holding them. I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but still, it's a very long way down. And we've made it to the Selunite Temple. There is, of course, a Blasty over there. We gotta be careful of. We don't want to get blasted. Yuck. Water barrels, and candles. There's a moonstone on top of it. I think if we knock it down, we get something out of it. Do we have a key for this? No. Can we break it down? Maybe. Oops, wrong thing. Not with that one. Can you just shoot it? Nope. I guess we can just lockpick it if we can't break it open any other way, but I'm going to try Ray of Frost first. Nope. Alright, let's just lockpick it then. DC 20. Not the best chance in the world, to be honest. That would be 18. Let's retry. Luckily, we have lots of thieves' tools. And there we go. Critical success. There is a gilded chest here and a brazier. And a hidden wall, which leads to another chest. It looks like another couple chests. Let's lockpick this thing. DC 15 is a little bit easier, except we still failed it, because we suck. Let's try it again. Oh, this is where we're going to use up all of our lockpicks. I see. I see how it is. There we go. A helmet of smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. That is excellent. We'll snag that, and then we're going to go into here, and then we're going to go take a look around. There is an elixir of arcane cultivation and a healing thing. There's a disarmable, because it's definitely trapped. There's also a sigil over there, so we can teleport around easier. And what do we got inside? Luminous armor. Radiant shockwave. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave, which could be extremely good for Shadowheart. Oops, not equipped. I just want to look at it. What does radiant shockwave do? Inflict a radiating orb in a 3-meter radius. It would be super duper useful if we knew what that did. Affected entity has -1 to attack rolls for the remaining turn. It also sheds a bright light in an area surrounding it. Reduce duration by 2 each time the entity makes an attack. You know what? That's pretty cool. Let's try it out. Give it to Shadowheart. What is her armor currently? 17. This will put it at 17 again, so the Yankee half plate can go somewher else. Her armor won't be as cheeky as the other one. We don't want to do that. So I think we can shoot down the moonstone.
I'd love to, thanks. Yeah.
We should need to knock it down, I think. I'm going to save so I don't break it.
Come on, Karlak. Show 'em who you are.
It broke. But that's okay. Actually, I don't know if it is okay. Maybe we're supposed to... Maybe we can, like, mage hand that thing down, or... There's got to be other things we can do, other than blowing it up. We just want the moonstone itself, not to kill it.
Let's ride.
What do we have for spells that we can knock it down with? I don't think we even have Mage Hand. We have Command, which will not do anything at all. We have Create or Destroy Water, also not going to be super helpful for this particular situation.
Looking ahead.
I just need like a gust of wind to knock it down. It literally just wants me to destroy it, though. It has an actual attack thing.
Making me
So
sweat.
maybe I do just shoot it.
La,
But I kind of
la,
want to
la.
pick it up somehow. So, what else can we do? We can throw like a rock at it, maybe. Throw a dark amethyst at it. That'd be kind of amusing. Don't want to throw alchemist's fire. Let's throw a quarterstaff at it.
Easy as.
I made things worse. I'm not even sure how I did that. There's now just a quarterstaff balanced on top of the moonstone. Huh. Do we even have a mage hand? Can we do a mage hand? We could do flight, which would be useless in this. Oh, we do have mage hand. It's a cantrip even. I need to prepare it. No, I don't. It's a cantrip. Where is it? Can I just target the actual note? Okay. Give. Can you go grab that? Can you fly up to this? Can you go stand on top of the statue? I'm not going to spend too much time dealing with this. If this can't be solved shortly, I'm just going to shoot it down again. Okay,
Wanna dance? Let's go.
shoot it down. Also, I want my staff back. So the staff's not coming along. Alright, well, let's grab the... What the... Oh, there's a minotaur just beating on the portcullis.
Well, what we have here?
Stop beating on the portcullis.
Moving in.
That was actually a shockingly effective couple shots. Anyways, they're all dead. Good job. Also, we managed to keep the defenses intact.
Might be.
I'm actually really happy with the way that turned out. So there's one more thing we can do. This doesn't do anything. Did I keep it? Yeah, I did. So we can put this right there. Oh, yeah, go closer. And then look at how pretty it is. It just sits there so nicely. It fits there perfectly. It doesn't do anything. In fact, it's now just there. And I know it's worth $60, but I'm gonna leave it there because it looks nice. Sometimes aesthetics win.
Me.
We have so many books to read. I should read a couple per video just so we don't keep stacking them up. It's actually a pretty good idea, to be honest. Maybe we should read a couple now because we have
What to do?
that many to go. All right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put the remaining the ones we read, inside of a backpack so we know which ones are done. All right, here we go. Bloody Journal. Though originally a screed on Loth penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop of it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Loth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in the visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape and find solitude, and I will worship Loth with my very soul. Well, you are a psychopath, and you probably died. Most of this book's pages have been carefully burned away. Those that remain contain a single sentence, rewritten in varying stages of agitation. In her form I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. So she became the spider, matriarch. The Emerald Enclave won't send help. Even if I asked, this land is wounded and the rot is deep. But it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for someone to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. The druid note, by the way. Dwarves poem. This is part of how we are supposed to solve that moon puzzle that I showed you, where you put all the moons in the light. A son of Selunite fell here in the dark below, and we sealed his grave in her holy glow. May the full moon never touch the stars once more. May darkness never conquer Moon Maiden's door. A notice scrawled in the margins. Found the door under the temple. I think the moon's turn, but which way? A cluster of stars and lunar phrases are sketched beneath. We already showed you the answer to that. The first page summarizes the contents. The remaining pages clumsily elaborate on them in great detail. On not going to cities, simplest... Oh, right, we already read this. We definitely already read this book and sold a version of it. Okay. This is one I don't think we've read. Few who try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra in the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it's the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with the otherworldly creatures, other known as warlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Fancy. One more book and then we'll get going. On Death and Resurrection. Oh man, this is a longer one. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josef Elgin. Oh wait, we read this one. Yes, we did. We read this one previously, so let's get rid of that one. Have we done these gods? Nope. This is another god one. Selunite guides us through the night. She is the moon, the stars her tears. Her sister tries to douse her life, but she protects us from all our fears. Char will take your sorrow from you, but beware, her night is dark. She'll hide your pain and secrets too, and all your joy, and all your spark. Sylvanus, god of all that's wild, of nature's danger and its charm, his glory is not to be defiled, or you yourself will come to harm. Oh no. Sylvanus, god of nature. And druids. Can I shoot my quarterstaff down? I 100% cannot. So we've lost a quarterstaff, but we've gained a minotaur corpse. Which really isn't all that helpful, to be honest. But now we won't get blasted coming into here because we blew up the, At least I don't think we will. Because I think we blew up the thing. I'm going to go wander out and see if I get shot. No. Okay, good. Let's just grab the dragon egg mushroom. This is the staff of the moon maiden out there. We should grab that too. And a skelly boy. Which has nothing on it. Very unexciting. Rotten tomato. We do not need that, I suppose. Did we grab the waypoint? I think we did. Nope, I don't think we did. Maybe we did. I'm gonna check. We also succeeded at a perception check where we found a rocky crevice. Don't know where that leads. But maybe we should find out. I think it's for small creatures. Just grabbing this to make sure I got it. Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, let's go and rocky crevice this. We can shapeshift into a gnome. Possible we'll fit in?
Hands on everything.
It might be tiny as opposed to small, but we'll find out really quickly here. It did work, and it brought us just up top. Okay, I see. Back we go, and let's go back to being a Githyanki. Until we replace this sword with something else. Alright, let's roll. Ancient Selunite Journal. Oh good, we're going to pick up more books to replace the ones we just finished reading. Bone caps. We need all these things for potions, specifically for... Well, some of them for healing and some of them for other things. There's an earthquake going on. With the Bulette. Might be the Bulette. There's a crushed body here. Things did not go well for this one person. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Someone had a mean DM. This leads to the Mushroom Land, I'm pretty sure. That leads down to the Durgar area? Yeah, there's the Durgar stuff over there. Oh, there's a Bulette here. Where did it go? We should stay close. Bullets can be rough. Right, the sword and the stone. Valar Aluv. I don't know if it's any good or not. Let's try and pull it out. I saved ahead of time just in case we flub this up a lot.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
We have +3 or -1. +3 it is. We're going to go with that and that. That'll give us potentially +12. We do have some inspirations in case this doesn't work, but it worked. Right away.
It's like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. With another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
It's a really cool looking sword, I gotta say. Just aesthetically, very a pleasing weapon. It is a two-handed sword. It might be what we needed to replace our current weapon, but let's take a look. So Valar Aluv is +1, performance +1, and gives melody, which is what? The sword hums in anticipation, ready to sing or shriek. Unclear what that does. Let's find out. The sword sings melody. All allies within 6 meters have a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws. Or shriek. Sword shrieks. All enemies within 6 meters have a 1d4 penalty to charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws, and receive an extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. Okay. So basically, we can have a permanent bless for most things, or a permanent debuff to enemies and deal additional damage, which I think makes this a more effective weapon than the Githyanki one. Also, it kind of looks really cool, and I like it. How do I make it shriek? Is that a permanent buff I can do? Okay, let's put this on our bar. Oh, okay, so it stings or shrieks only for 5 turns per short rest. I don't know if that's better or worse than what... it's potentially better. Also potentially worse. We can go back to being our... Oops, we can actually go back to being ourselves. I just did it dumb, though, and made myself Githyanki again. How do we just be normal? There we go. Alright, we can look like our normal selves again. At least for a time being. Are we doing a little less damage? Technically, yes. Sort of. Oh no, we failed at some checks on our way down. We're now befuddled. And knocked down. Move over here. And turn. Can't control. Whose turn is it?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Okay, the bullet did come out. Okay, so we do need to shoot it. Outside range. So let's move up a little bit more. 30% is not ideal, but it's not the worst either. 126 damage.
Look again.
I am going to do the shriek thing right... no, you know what? I'm not going to. Let's rage, because I think it can hit us pretty hard. And if we are raged, we'll take half damage.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
And we have no bonus actions, so nothing's happening there. Oh no. It's leaping. Karlach... Okay, good. Well, Karlach got hit really hard, but at least she didn't get knocked off the edge, which was actually my main concern. I'm gonna healing word Karlach. Because I want her back up. Also, she gets blessed from doing that. And then we'll try and Sacred Flame. Did not work out. We can blast it with some better spells, I guess. That didn't do great either. She just got up. She has no actual actions. I need to move somewhere where she can't just be immediately knocked off the edge and killed. 'Cause that's a long way permanently dead down.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
7 whole damage. Is it going to try and retreat yet? Nope. It is going to do corrosive phlegm, which is just phlegm. Terrible. Alright. I used one level 3, level 2 spell already. I guess we can use another level 2 spell. We can potentially do a bunch of damage to it. That was an okay attack. Oh, we missed all of our attacks. No, it's gonna get away.
On I go.
If only we had done slightly more damage on that turn, we would have been fine. It wouldn't have gotten away, and we could have just finished it off there instead of having to go fight it again another time. But that's okay. It's fine. We'll deal with it at that point. We need to... I need to get some healing. Which is there. I gotta fix up my bars eventually. That'll be fine for healing. Karlach only needs 19 hit points, right? Yeah. 22, I guess, if you count temporary hit points.
Maybe I need more pockets. These boots have seen.
These are explodey torch stocks, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I am.
Your desire.
I think those spores go away on their own eventually. Yeah, okay. Jump over. Blow up the rest of them. Ooh, that was actually way closer to us than I thought it was going to be. The Myconids are here. We're going to bring Karlach in to be our talky person.
While I'm at it,
Noxious Myconid. Myconid, not Myconoid. Now I know. You guys want to talk or anything? You're good?
Was
Okay.
followed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
I'm going to hum a peaceful tune in harmony with the Sovereign because I'm a bard.
Detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
Continue.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you.
That was easy enough to get in. Oh, there's a dead Myconid sprout here. We'll also get to meet some other things here. We get to meet a Mind Flayer, a good Mind Flayer, I should add. Let's go talk to Blurg. Lurg is a level 5 trader and might have some stuff for us to look at to buy. Possibly.
A visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I have never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
Says who?
It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Honestly, kind of got lost down here.
A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with?
I explained the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omeluum!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No seromorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Yes, absolutely.
Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Relax and let Omeluum's mind search your own.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract the tadpole?
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
But we can just heal that, right? There's healing that does everything in this game.
Not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
I'm gonna tell Omeluum about the strange mind flayer ship I was on.
A nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal.
It's okay.
But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Alright, I'll come back when I find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Absolutely. I'm gonna talk to you again, because you have a store.
Back. Have you made any new discoveries?
What do you got? The Baneful is a one-handed light short sword, which gives... The blade's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or as a Warlock's Pact weapon. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. On hit, possibly bane your target. It's actually a pretty good sword. Circlet of Blasting. Lifebringer. When the wearer gains the lightning charges, they also gain +3 temporary hit points. Sunwalker's Gift. The wearer can see in the dark up to 12 meters. Boots of Genial Striding. Movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. When you burn an enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat, and shoot an additional dart whenever you cast Magic Missile. That's actually not too bad either. But I'm not seeing anything that it's jumping out at me as something I need to buy right now. So I think I'm not going to. Do you have a store?
I greet you, child of the sun.
Nope.
How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
We'll come back later. Alright, I think the Sovereign wanted to talk to us, and it is up here? I thought it was up there, isn't it not? I think it's up here. Where is it? Oh yeah, Sovereign's spa is right there. Okay.
Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I suppose such wicked killers deserve wicked ends.
While reply in kind, tell me of the invaders, how the scourge moves, fights, and how it will crumble.
The Sovereign's song twists into images. Dwergar changing size, slipping in and out of invisibility, invoking craven divinity. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Planting spores in a corpse. What magic is this?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
These spores hold such power. How might I gain this knowledge?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Okay. You harbor a fugitive gnome. Admirable of you.
The sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Okay. We should probably talk to Ula. Maybe we can heal her.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Give her an antitoxin.
Ah, gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
How could I pass by? You were in pain.
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls, garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
What was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I
lying.
swear.
We failed our insight check. Alright, I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Alrighty, we got a haste, spore grenade, and some boots apparently, which are boots of speed, click heals, which is extremely good. I'm gonna give them to our main character, I think. Even though she's using the vaulting ones. Actually, those aren't even remotely close to as good as the ones we just got. Click heals is a, I want to say free action or bonus action? It's just a class action, so you can gain freedom of movement and extra movement speed, so we can close into combat even faster. But I think we're going to end the video here. In the next video, we will head off to go do more Underdark things. We have lots to do in here. Save some people, you know, all that junk. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.